people are talking about you. Everybody's against you. No one gives a shit about you, darling. We don't even listen to you.
Like it is.
Nobody does. What veins? You're the one with the veins all over from head to toe, darling. You are a vein in itself. You are a vein in itself.
Right?
You're gossiping with Dr. Ramel that you want to take my crown and all this nonsense.
Whose crown? Baby, where I'm sitting down, there's no crown.
You should have your back.
I don't know what you see, but I don't see that. And I don't need a snake. I don't need a snake to ask for you. My God,
you're checking for me. I don't even fucking
check for you.
Darling, in your past, your present and your future, you will never be able to compare to me. So get that in your head.
Let's do
there.
Honey, why do I have to look at you? I don't like you. I don't care for you. You don't care for me. So why are we trying to pretend?
Anyway, guys, I feel like we've gotten what we want to get today. At least everybody knows where they stand with each other. My goal was to bring everyone together, have everyone talk out their issues, potentially sort out their issues, and pretty much just be like able to be cordial and exist in the same space.
Well, thank you for hosting this breakfast.
Thank you. Looks amazing. Thanks for the clarity. Let's go. Bye. See ya.
How can a season end on such a chaotic note? I can't even answer that question. It is a question that I'm asking the producers. It's like a cliffhanger. That's what the end of The Real Housewives of Lagos season 2 looked like to me, the finale. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So your opinion, where I give you my opinion whether you ask for it or not. And I'm back again to give you another opinion of mine that you didn't ask for. And this is about The Real Housewives of Lagos. So the finale episode aired 2 days ago on Friday, and some things came to focus. I understood some characters better, and I can't even understand some people, honestly. So that's how they ended it, yeah. But I'm here to give you the lowdown and what I think about the whole thing. So welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Please keep watching and keep subscribing, and please always give the video a thumbs up and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So let's just say, you know what, I'm going to still do like a dive or a deep dive on each of the characters or each of the castmates from this season. But let me just say this about, let me see what I have to say about this whole season or this episode. Let me say this episode. So how did it even start? Okay, it started where the week before ended, where Yabo was lunging towards Laura, and Madam Fragile like a flower found herself kissing the floor. That was so funny to me. I mean, it's not, violence is not good, but it's always funny when somebody falls. I mean, oh my God. Did I just say that out loud? I watch reality show for the drama, so I'm not going to pretend like I don't love Baz Boost. So it started from that particular scene where Yabo lunged towards Laura, and security, everybody just came and tried to stop her from attacking and going for Laura. Laura was just sitting there. I mean, you could see the look of like uncertainty, like fear, a little bit of fear, like is she going to get me or something on her face, but she was still trying to keep her cool, like I'm not going to run away from you. I'm going to sit here and sit pretty like the queen that I am, you know. So they had their, like I said last week, Laura started the fight. Let's be honest, if we are being totally honest here, Laura started it, or she started the whole drama. She stood up first. Her voice went up first, like she raised her voice first, and Yabo just took the ball from her, just took it to a whole nother level. I mean, you can have an argument like Chioma said. Chioma was like, if we cannot talk, and I could not even believe Chioma could say something like that because it involved her friend. She said violence shouldn't be tolerated, and if you cannot say what you want to say, and if you are without being scared of somebody violating your space, then maybe the person should leave the group. That's what she said, and I was so surprised and shocked that she could even say that. So that happened, and I feel like Laura just wanted to Miriam was right by saying Laura just wanted her to know that, you know what, you don't like me, I don't like you. That's it. And I said it last week. Laura just wanted her to know that you cannot play with me. I am just laughing and being love and light because I want to be love and light this season. If you want to take it there, I can take it there with you. And I like that Laura puts Iyabo in her place. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Even though I can say she started it, I enjoyed the fact that she spoke up for herself and she looked in Iyabo's eyes and said, "You know what? Fuck you." And I love both of them, honestly. So, then during the whole sit down where they were still discussing and all of these things, Iyabo stood up. I feel like she was still very upset. She couldn't believe that somebody would disrespect her like that. You know, she has always been this, if you try me and all of these things, and somebody actually broke that wing. And after Laura did all these things, she was still laughing in her face, like after she did everything she did, after she made Iyabo go from 1 to 100, Laura was still like, you know now. So it was like Laura wasn't even bothered, but Iyabo was so bothered and upset. And I feel like she was so angry about the fact that Laura came for her and she couldn't hit her. She was upset, so she left. Then they all decided to go to the pool. You know who made more appearance than all of the castmates in this episode? Laura's pink Birkin bag. MS Birkin bag made more appearance than all of them. She came with Laura to the sit down where they almost fought. Then she came with Laura to the pool. So when they got there, they sat down there. Laura was like, I'm not going to expose my body. I don't want them to see my bump. We are not friends, so they shouldn't be able to see my bump, So this takes me back to when I said, when she recorded that video for her husband, it was fake. Unless this pool episode happened like 2 months after that episode. Because she already had a bump. I said it now. It was just a sim, orchestrated sim, just to clue the viewers in. Yes, that's all it was. That wasn't when she found out she was pregnant. She already knew she was pregnant. That just confirms my speculation. I mean, I'm always right. I've always said it. I'm always right. You people should listen to me more. So, when they got to the pool, Iyabo was already in the pool with her 4 stooges. I mean, her 3 stooges. So, the 4 of them were in the pool. Iyabo, Choma, Tanya, and Miriam. Miriam was already happy to be back with the crew. They were in the pool talking, and contrary to people's opinion that they left because of Faith, I think I saw a particular shot where they were saying, this pool is so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. And when Faith and Laura joined them, Laura said she cannot swim, and she didn't want to expose her belly. Faith too didn't swim. She was just in the pool, how you just lounge like that in the pool with her legs in there. And Iyabo was still upset. She was still more like she was still embarrassed. I don't want to say upset. I feel like she was embarrassed that somebody could watch her like that on national TV, and she couldn't do anything to the person. So she was angry. She couldn't do anything to Laura after Laura, did what she did and tried to bring her down from her high horse, and that made her a little bit embarrassed. So she wasn't for the whole drama. So she left the jacuzzi, the pool, and she went to the jacuzzi. I can't even remember. I don't know the difference between the two. Which one first? They were in the jacuzzi and then they were, it doesn't matter. She went from one water to another water. When she got to the other side, she realized that was warm, and she was like, guys, this one is warm, this water is warm. And they left. They were like, are you serious? It's warm. And they left. Iyabo left because she was angry and she couldn't stand Laura and maybe Faith. But the 3 stooges left because Iyabo called their attention to the water being warmer than the one they were in. So Faith saying they left because of her, I don't think so. Maybe Iyabo left because of her, but the remaining three, they left. I genuinely believe that they didn't leave because of Faith. They left because of the water, the temperature of the water. So Faith should not even go there. Nah. So they entered the party and all of that. Then I think Dr. Romo joined them. And let me just say, Dr. Romo is a pathological liar. A pathological liar. A big ass liar. I don't understand how you can come to a show like this just to market your business and for exposure, and then you come and lie like this. Nigerians are very self-righteous. We lie in our private moments, but if you lie to us on camera, we automatically assume that we don't lie, we hate lies. So like I was saying, we like to believe that we are so pure, we don't lie, even though some of us, most of us lie in the comfort of our own homes or wherever we are. We lie, but we hate to see somebody lying on TV. I know it's crazy, but that is how we are. That's how we are. Once we realize that this person is a liar on TV, we will probably cancel you. So I just cannot, for the life of me, understand how somebody can come on such a show and lie like that. So the last day they went for a breakfast. They all went there, and guess who made another appearance? Laura's Hermes Birkin bag. Yeah, she made appearance again. Laura was like, you know what, you will see this bag whether you like it or not. You will see my bag. So they were there for the breakfast. They all gathered around. They asked Laura why would Laura go off like that, and she said, you know what, Yaba has been bullying me for months. Okay, she has been bullying me for months, and I'm not going to stand for it anymore. That's why I said what I said, and now we understand each other better, and we can now say that, you know what, I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me, but we can be cordial. She gets. So she explained that Miriam joined them, then Yabo joined them, and Yabo was like, no, yeah, she has always said that she doesn't have a problem with Laura, but thank God Laura gave it back to her. Otherwise, she wouldn't be calm like that. You see how she was so calm that morning. Somebody put her in her place. So, see, this is just my opinion on the show. This is not my opinion on their personal lives or whatever they do. I don't know these people personally. I'm just going off of what I am seeing on the show. All of these people, I like them. So, Dr. Romo joined, and then they decided to talk about the issue between Dr. Romo and Faith. And mind you, I really, really want to believe some of the things Dr. Romo was saying. I want to believe them because anything can happen behind the scene. We don't know what really goes on behind the scene. He's saying Faith didn't invite him, all of that stuff. I can partly believe that Faith invited him officially, but he was going to be at that event because he was already a part of the cast. Even before the show started filming, he was already a part of the cast. He was already part of the cast. He was going to film with them. So it's just, how are we going to introduce this person? How are we going to introduce him to the show and to the housewives? How are we going to do that? It was just about that. So they used Faith to introduce him. That's why I say most of these people aren't actually friends. Even Faith explained how she and Laura met, and that they met like a year prior to when they started filming. So it's not as if we are friends, we are this, we are that. They're just castmates, and they use a particular housemate to introduce another housemate. I said housemate, housewife. My brother has taken over my brain. So that's how they do it. So I can believe that even if Faith didn't invite Dr. Romo to Chioma's event, he would have been there because it was already part of the cast. He would have been there. So a lot of things could have happened behind the scenes that we don't know, that I don't know. But what I want to say is, how come everything Faith said about how they met and all of Faith's evidences and everything, she had backup, she had proof, she had receipts, but everything Dr. Romo alleged, there was no proof of anything. There was no receipts. There was nothing. It was as if he was making everything up, and it sounded so far fetched. Like, so when Faith said it should have been a scriptwriter, I resonated with. I was like, you know what, 100%. I believe it should have been a scriptwriter, because the way he was making these things up. So I'm a little bit confused. Like, did he really make these things up? Because it was just so perfect. It was just so perfect. And if he's actually lying, he's a dangerous person. No? I know some people like him, like he's tiny, he's cute, There's this video I saw, maybe I'll attach it to it. That video was like, like he looked like a teddy bear, like something delicate that you're supposed to play with, like, it looks like that. So I feel like some people like him because of that. But there are a few people that we like, but we know they can lie. If you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know Portia. Portia is somebody that lies. She lies, but she's fun, she's bubbly, she's cute, and she has a lot of fans. The former housewife Phaedra too can lie. She can lie, but people like her for her shades and everything. But it's dangerous when you have somebody that just makes things up, that just draws things from thin air. Like, it's highly dangerous to have somebody like that amongst the crew. So I don't know if he'll be back for the next season. I don't know. I don't want him back for the next season. As a person, I don't want him back for the next season. But as somebody who want the show to be more successful, it can be back. They can bring it back. I think it's good for TV. He may not be a good person, but it's good for TV. I don't even know him personally to say he may not be a good person. Maybe everything is just putting up for the reality show. I don't know. It's possible. It's not possible. So after that, Tanya said something the night prior to that. Her Faith was like, I can see my necklace on Miss Iyabo's around Miss Iyabo's neck. Tanya read meaning to it, and she went to a conclusion like she was shading Iyabo, and Iyabo brought it up at the table. Iyabo was like, I didn't even feel like she was shading me, but my friends brought it up, and Tanya was like, yeah, I started. I feel like he was shading her, and Faith hit her with one of the most iconic lines of the season.
You sat in this group like a puppet all through.
She called her a puppet. And I actually stand by Faith. Tanya was a puppet throughout the season. She had no mind of her own. She wasn't that here or there. She was just like this. If she's with you here, she will support you here. If she's with the other party there, she will support them there. She's just like, and her confessionals, she's always a gangster. She's always talking about people in her confessionals, never to their faces. So I'm happy Faith called her out, and Miriam's confessional this episode was just, it killed me. It killed me, honestly. She was like,
bullets. Faith.
Honestly, I actually really enjoyed it. But why 12 episodes? They could have filmed like for a bit more, like a few more weeks now. They could have filmed for a few more weeks. 12 episodes is just too small. And I also think they should have filmed the reunion way before everybody traveled. I mean, Laura is not in Nigeria now. When would they film the reunion? When would they show the reunion? Is it after 3 months? When is not Big Brother that you show the reunion before the new season starts? The reunion should be immediately after the show. Even if there's going to be a delay, maybe like a week or two. That's it. The reunion, by this time, the reunion should have been filmed. Going by the Housewives thing, the Housewives rule. They always film the reunion before they finish airing the show, the season. They film it, then like a week or two after the end of the season, they air the reunion as well. But they've not done that because Laura said it. So I don't understand. I don't understand their own style. But who would you love to be back for the next season? I would love to see all of them back, actually. Even Tanya, that you people said she's boring. I would love to see her back. I mean, we need every personality, different personality. You can't have all of them be bougie. You can't have all of them be classy. Otherwise, there won't be fights. People won't be fighting. They're all like fate. They won't be fighting. They will just be shading each other in their confessionals. So we need all of these people, and the cast made the season, explosive and tolerable and fun to watch. So that's just my opinion on the episode. And I still don't know why Faith didn't defend herself against Dr. Romo's accusations. I don't know why. Maybe she just felt like, you know what? Thank God everything was filmed. They will see it. I don't know why. Even they talk about she should, attach herself more to Iyabo so that she will be connected to the kind of people Iyabo is involved with. I mean, Polo, his connections in the entertainment industry and all of these things. And did Dr. Roman really make these things up? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know these people personally, so I cannot say for a fact that he made the things up. But those things sounded like well thought out. Because I was saying, I mean, I don't know the man. I didn't know him. I didn't know you were dating him. I mean, she was the one that told me everything. Or the producers told him. It's confusing to me. And then they went all the way to she saying some stuff about Chioma, that Chioma is articulate, Chioma is this, Chioma is that, but she's stupid. Or she said a lot of things. Then she said Laura too is stupid or some things like that. I was like, well, can Faith say all those things? Watching her from the beginning of the season, she's not the type to talk about people like that. I mean, I said it like 2 weeks ago that I applauded her for the fact that even though she wasn't on good terms with Miriam, when Tiana called them to have a little lunch, and Tiana was talking about Miriam, she still didn't say anything bad about Miriam. She did not. She was like, you know what, you guys will settle it. And the way she shut him down when he was like, let me Google Tanya, she was like, no, don't do that. There's so many instances that she had shut him down before, and she proved to us that she's not the type to be going about speaking about people like that, even if they're not on good terms. Even Dr. Romeo herself, she didn't really say much about their falling out. She only said a couple of things that he's not my friend, he's not this, he's not that. So I don't think she would say something like that, especially about Laura. I don't think so. Then she and Choma just went head to head. Like, do you think they were not worried about you? You're not this, you're not that. Actually, I don't like the way they ended the episode. I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me at all. We should have gotten like 2 more episodes after that fight. I don't like it. So, anyways, we've come to the end of this episode of Toyo on Bike. I said Toyo on Bike, Toyo, that's my fashion business. We've come to the end of the episode of Toyo Opinion. Today I will be posting another video, but this video is just all about the Real Housewives of Lagos. So thanks for joining me, thanks for watching till the end, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and keep watching, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.